we've got a great dependency on the United States. It's huge. If you screw NATO, you're gonna make our problems great again. They're gonna be huge. They're gonna be enormous. It's true.
Do you ever wonder what Donald Trump's effect is on U.S. tourism? I've got the numbers. I'm Doug Lansky, and this is Rethinking Tourism. Let's start with the Obama years for some context. International arrivals grew by 35% during Barack Obama's 8 years in office. This was a combination of Obama's global popularity, the easing of some visa restrictions for countries like China and Brazil, and the introduction of Brand USA, the marketing arm of the U.S. tourism. Combined, this generated billions of dollars in visitor spending for the U.S. economy, and the 35% increase was 5% ahead of the global average over the same period. Okay, now Trump's turn. The first year of Donald Trump's presidency saw a 3.3% decline in international tourism to the U.S. That's approximately 4 million fewer visitors annually, which represented an estimated loss of about $4.6 billion in spending and 40,000 jobs, according to U.S. Travel Association's own research. This was quickly dubbed the Trump slump. It was deemed to be a combination of Trump's global unpopularity, his strict immigration policies, and all that America First rhetoric. You remember, stuff like this.
From this day forward, it's going to be only America First. America First.
And who could possibly forget all those great videos so many countries put out?
This is a message from the government of the Netherlands.
Dear Mr. President, welcome to this introduction video about the Netherlands. It's gonna be a great video. It's gonna be absolutely fantastic. Our founding father was William of Orange, who fought against the Spanish, total scumbags. They fought against us for 80 years, but they couldn't beat us. Couldn't do it. Total losers.
And then came France.
Holland said they're the second best country in the world, but we have our own Holland. Francois Hollande. End of story. America has the bald eagle. In France, we have the cock. Not the cock as in penis, that would be gay, but French cocks say cocorico.
And then Denmark.
Hi Donald, it's us, your friends in the north, Denmark. We just wanted to tell you that we, the Danish people, not the pastry, which is delicious by the way, you should try it, it's tremendous. Anyway, Denmark loves you. Forget the Netherlands, they are a disaster, okay? And Holland too, total disaster. I mean, come on. What are you people? Netherlandish, Dutchlings, Hollandrians? It's stupid. Make up your mind, the Netherlands.
And who can forget Finland's?
Finnish food, it's the best, okay? For instance, this Karelian pie, the most pussy-looking food in the world. Grab as many as you like, it's great. And this is mami, a traditional Finnish dessert. It's kind of like your statements, often mistaken for poo-poo.
Now let's compare Trump's first 3 years to Canada's growth and global growth over the same period. So from 2016 to 2017, the period that the US visitors declined by 3.3%, Canada's grew by 4.3%, and the international average grew by 7%. That's a difference of between 7% and 10% respectively. So before, when I said that the US lost $4.6 billion and 40,000 jobs, if US tourism had grown as fast as the global average, it missed out on gaining roughly $12 billion and 120,000 jobs. Now the following period, 2017 to 2018, saw Canada's international tourism grow 2% slower than the US, while the global average grew 2% faster than the US. And between 2018 and 2019, Canada's international tourism grew 4% faster than the US, and the global average grew 3% faster. Okay, I threw a lot of numbers at you, so let's just sum up. During Obama's time in office, the US grew international visitation 35% when the global average was 30%. Then, during the first 3 years of Trump's administration, the international growth average was 25%, while Trump's US figures were 6% growth. So that's 19% slower than the global average. As recent history has indicated, international tourism to the U.S. is directly connected to the international perception of the U.S. president. According to Ipsos, Obama's worldwide approval rating was 76% when he left office, and the U.S. had 63% favorability rating. By contrast, Pew Research shows that Trump had 29% approval globally, and the United States had a favorability rating of just 34%. Then, when Biden was elected, the U.S. favorability abroad shot up from 34% to 62% during Biden's first year. Any way you slice it, Trump's global unpopularity had a huge negative impact on visitation to the U.S. during his time in office. And if he returns to the White House, his continued unpopularity will almost assuredly translate to the loss of tens of billions in revenue and tens of thousands of jobs within the tourism space. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel to get commentary on all the latest travel news.